Good morning, everyone. Happy Saturday to all of you guys. I hope everyone is well. I hope everyone is taking care of themselves and also watching their six. What I mean by watching your six is make sure you keep your head on the swivel and watch what's going on around you. With the current events, I'm sure you guys are seeing this unfold due to the knee in the neck and the death of this person, bless his soul, that it's really getting out of hand. A lot of people are upset because justice wasn't served quickly like it should have been. I got so many thoughts running through my head, and I'm no college scholar, and I'm no silver tongue as well, so I can't talk like some of them. But I still have my thoughts. Watch yourselves, people, wherever you're from. These protests and these riots are turning very violent. Hey, it's one of our constitutional rights that we can protest. We can protest, but we need to be peaceful about it. People are losing everything they own because of this. Businesses are losing everything they own because of this. I have mixed vibes about this because I believe that these riots can be, when it turns violent like this and then the curfews are imposed, that it can be squashed very fast. All you need is more people than what the riots have. And what irritates me is it seems like that, gosh, I guess I took that red pill, JT, because it seems like this is all meant to be, that they want this to happen. When a house catches a fire, you immediately get the fire department there to squash the fire as fast as possible so it can save structures and it can save anyone that potentially may be inside, save life. And it's immediately taken care of. Why is it being done now? Yes, I understand that when you have numbers of people out in the street and you don't have enough numbers of law enforcement to take care of it, it's too late for law enforcement to handle. But why do we let it get that big? It's not like everybody in this protest arrives all at once. So that's the thing that kind of irritates me. Now, prayers to the family of the victim. I really wish this wouldn't have happened. This is from rogue police officers that actually lost their way in what they swore to uphold as a law enforcement officer. Protect and serve. They go through training. No one can tell me that this guy did not know what was really happening, that he could have caused major injury. So it's spreading, guys. It's spread to Houston overnight, and Houston's not but 2 hours from where I live. And I'm sorry for the shakiness of the camera. I'm trying to drive to work this morning. The tensions are getting bad. Be careful what you say when you're in groups. Don't say the wrong thing. Don't talk about this stuff, because you never know what could happen. Now, at the beginning of this, when I seen this video of this police officer doing what he was doing, it appalled me. I just could not understand. And I could not understand that other officer standing there holding people back. Now things are starting to surface that there is a possibility that this police officer that was holding this guy down was friends with him at one time. So you gotta be careful what you watch in the media. Is it real? Or is it wasn't real? Is this something that was staged to carry on with the agenda that they have in place? Elections are coming up. There's a lot of people that are worried about getting arrested. This plan has not really unraveled yet. And I think that things are underway right now to flip everything upside down. But it doesn't protect us whenever we're at home and a riot starts close to our neighborhood. Stay away from these large groups of people. Don't go try to just be a watcher of it. Walk out on the street and video what's going on. These guys are wanting to cause as much destruction to make it known that they're not happy of the way that justice was served. They should have immediately arrested all 4 of them. And I'm going to tell you why I think this way. It's because if I'm riding with someone that chooses to do a crime, I can be the driver of the vehicle. And if this one person that's the passenger gets out and murders someone, I would be immediately arrested as well. And I'd be charged with murder. So why isn't it the same in this case? It's just not adding up to me. Why are they taking so long to decide if they're going to arrest these other officers? Or is there a hidden agenda that we don't know about? Do they want these riots to carry on? When I see these riots and these buildings getting burned down, and they lining up trash cans in the middle of the road, setting them on fire, busting in windows, and no police officers are around. The 3rd precinct, the 5th precinct, Minneapolis, there was no law enforcement there. Our government says they're putting these people in place. They're dispatching the military police. Military police. Is there enough military police to cover all of this? You put in a curfew, 8 p.m. If anyone's out after 8 p.m., it's a crime. Remove these people from the street to where you can stop this violence. Oh, I know there's going to be some that are going to say that this is all part of the control factor, that they're trying to control us more and more and more. Well, now it's bleeding over into people's lives that they don't want to get their house burned down or their business burned down or get killed in all of this, but it's leading to that. That's why I'm glad I live in the country. I'm glad I live where I live, but that doesn't mean that I'm not susceptible to all of this chaos coming to our area. All it takes is one to start it, and then the fire builds. All you need is a spark, and it steady builds until it gets to the point that what's going on in Minneapolis, other locations, Houston, and then you got the ones inside that group that turn it into violence, crime, murder, arson, destroying, breaking into stores and just completely looting them. So when it's a peaceful protest and you get up there and you're trying to do a peaceful protest and you see this happening, leave the scene immediately. Because don't forget, they're videotaping all of this, but I don't think it's really going to matter. Because I really think that this is part of an agenda that's going on, It's going to keep getting worse and worse. The year 2020 has been a year that I don't think I ever want to see happen again. Makes you wonder what 2021 is going to be. We've been through a lot this year, folks. And I don't have to say what it is because everybody knows. You just write a piece of paper. Get you a piece of paper out and write down everything that's happened in 2020 and try to figure out if there was another year that was the same in your lifetime. When I say keep your head on the swivel, I've said it many times. I mean to make sure you watch your surroundings. Make sure you watch where you go. You got to go to a store. You know, you never know where it's going to break out at, but it's going to break out in a lot more places. This is pretty intense, I think. So, as I go to work, I bring protection with me. You have to. If you don't need to go somewhere, don't go. Stay away from the limelight. We're hoping that nothing happens in this area, but when the last riots happened, it got close. It got into Lake Charles just a little bit, but got snuffed out really quick. But when you let it get out of control like this, there's only one other option, and that's to get the military involved. And don't get me wrong, I don't mind seeing protests, but I do mind when I see people burning buildings down, murdering people, gunshots fired, destruction in all facets that I see, and we just sit there and watch it. We've seen it happen before, and we're seeing it again. Why hasn't any of these departments devised some type of plan that can combat this on the next time? It's just so many questions that I can't answer. Well, anyway, I hope everyone's having a great day today. And I'm sorry I haven't posted for the garden. I kind of put it on pause because with all this rain and weather, there was nothing I could really do. So I gave the steering wheel to God to let Him take care of it until we actually can get back on the wheel. And I think now we're going to have some really good weather. Now it's time to figure out what we're going to do and get things fixed as much as possible. And it's Saturday. I hope I'm not working all day. Once I get done here, then I can get home and do the things that I need to get done. Be with my family. Because I miss my family every time I leave the house. We're close. We do things together. And I'm hoping to get back soon. So thank you guys for watching this video. And stay safe, stay well, and always prepare for the unknown.